Let's go to Goodwood.
Candlefoot towards the inside away pretty well with Jack Darcy. Mimic You is going to be restrained. Epic Poet is going up to join the leaders. Hamish is dropped out towards the rear. Timesius Fox is the back marker, and Hard One to Please racing rather wide into the first right-hand turn as Jack Darcy now takes over in this Lourmarin King's Plate Glorious Stakes. By a length and a half to Epic Poet. Hard One to Please probably very handy now, albeit tracking wide from Candlefoot and Mimic You. Then a couple of lengths to the favourite Hamish, and 4 lengths last to Timesius Fox. Racing in the back straight, and it's Jack Darcy that leads the way. Neil Callan aboard. Epic Poet tracking in the slipstream. Hard One to Please to the outside, and they're followed by Mimic You, Frankie Dettori in those George Strawbridge colours, just behind Candlefoot in the red and green half jacket. Then Candlefoot's stable companion Hamish and Tom Marquand, and finally Timesius Fox. Racing uphill now and on their way to the top of the racecourse, and it is still Jack Darcy that leads the way to Epic Poet in second place. A length and a half then to Candlefoot on the inside of Hard One to Please. Then behind these is the filly Mimic You, still held up is Hamish, and 3 or 4 lengths last, and some way off the pace is Timesius Fox as they entered the final 6 furlongs. Approaching a right-hand turn, and then a little bit of relief as they run downhill towards the final right-hander, and it's Jack Darcy that turns first. From Epic Poet in second, Candlefoot's on the inside. Hard One to Please is fourth. Hamish creeping up on the inside of Mimic You, and then Timesius Fox onto this little right-hand kink in the course, and now down the straight, and it's Jack Darcy that leads by a length or so to Epic Poet. On the outside, Hard One to Please. Candlefoot coming there very strongly, tracked through by stable companion Hamish. Mimic You is going to burn down the wide outside on the extreme right in the hands of Frankie Dettori, and then Timesius Fox. It's Jack Darcy still leading the way. Candlefoot yet to be asked too many big questions, now shaken up. Hamish likewise. Mimic You is just emptying out a little bit as they race down to the final furlong and a half. Jack Darcy is very resolute in front. Hamish trying hard far side, then Candlefoot running on late far side is Timesius Fox. Now Hamish begins to storm on and goes clear. It's Hamish on the far side, stamping his class in the closing stages, and comes right away under Tom Marquand. Hamish wins from Jack Darcy, Candlefoot third, Timesius Fox in fourth.
Well, just for a second or two, maybe one or two people thought